Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online NECROM chapter. So I got this outfit and this pet. I don't like the outfit so much, but yeah, it's something new. It is okay to say that. Okay. So we are done here in Teldreloth. Let's get the way shrine. What do we have here? Man, I really don't like this outfit. Okay. I really don't know which one was that. Collections. Costumes. Okay. This one looks better. I don't know, that one is so big on me. I don't like it at all. And there is a heavy sack over here. I think I'm not going for the rest of the secondaries I have. I will go to the main city, do the main story, and after I will return. Okay, this is the pet. And I also got not a flying non-combat pets. Daedric, not flying exotic. I also got this fawn. Okay. I don't need pets. Okay, where is the way shrine? Okay, just a second, there are so many runes over here. Okay, this way. Man, I love this skill. Such an amazing skill. There are still players around.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Now let's start this quest to Nireli.
No one goes to Salem Mora anymore, and now I can see why. Getting badgered by priests and buoyant armigers isn't worth seeing the one impressive relic they keep at the shrine. Is that where you're headed?
What shrine? What's going on?
The Shrine of St. Voorhees? Patron saint of House Telvanni? It's the only reason why anyone would go to Salem Mora. I stopped by to see the relic of St. Voorhees, but the High Priest wouldn't even let me get close enough to get a good look.
What's so special about this relic?
I didn't stay long enough to find out. Apparently, it's an honor just to be in its mere presence. Didn't feel like anything special to me. If you're headed that way, maybe you can see what all the fuss is about.
I'll head to the Shrine of Saint Voorhees and see what's going on.
Good luck, outsider. You're going to need it.
A thief to catch a thief. It's right over there. Okay. Oh man. Oh, so many players are around here. Oh, this one is doing some scrying. What's this? That was bad. You know. That flower. Why to do such a thing? Oh, some jute. Oh, these are the battlegrounds. Yeah, stealing items. Let's check for books. No. More runes. Let's see how this city looks. Oh, there is a book over there. Preparing NECROM Quama 5th draft. Yeah, I'm not going to kill the livestock. I know the rules. I already can see a quest down there. I will clear the main city over here, and so there has to be a way to go down there. Oh, stables.
Take care of your...
Speed. Oh, I don't have too much gold, so be careful there. Okay, let's go down here and start this quest. No one is taking the rune. Yeah, give it to me. You see? It was a purple over there. And there is another one. And there are so many. And there is a jute over there. Yeah, give them to me. I'm a collector. Okay, now let's return. Oh, some maple. So many things around. Let's start this quest. Some poultry.
Hands off, or I will gut you like the rest. What? Never seen an assassin get put out of work before?
Okay, the outflows. What do we have over here? Sharp as night.
You're not one of these
That's a lizard.
assassins, I can tell. But if you or anyone else puts a hand on me, I'm answering with my axes.
What's going on here?
I've been cutting down these mercenaries for the better part of the day. I'm guessing my target knows I'm on to her and has started sending them my way. My associate, Harn Orenvi, might know something about it, but I can't bring this heat to him.
Do you need someone to relay a message?
More like gather information. And if you're offering, I can pay you. Harn usually holds court at the Outlaw's Refuge. He'll be the only one there with bodyguards. Ask him if Raynilla Treveri's been through recently. Got it?
I'll ask Harn Orenvi about Raynilla for you.
Fair warning. Harn might ask you for a favor in return for information. I can pay you back, but you don't get paid until I get paid, and I don't get paid until I find Raynilla. Make sure you get something good. I'll find you after you're done.
I have some questions.
Well, make it quick,
Yeah.
before more of those mercenaries decide to show up. I just can't figure out where I slipped up. Raynilla shouldn't know I was after her. My catches never do.
Catches?
Targets. Bounties. Got fishing on the mind, I suppose. I was planning a trip when I got put on this job. High priority, and the pay was nothing I could pass up. Lucky for the fish.
Why are you after Raynilla? What do you do and what does she do?
I'm a mercenary, bounty hunter, assassin, whatever gets me paid. Raynilla stole something. Was told I'd know it when I saw it. Research notes to try and gain favor with some rival Telvanni magister, maybe. Tale as old as time in these parts.
Does that mean the client is a Telvanni magister?
I think so. I don't know. I was handed the job by my job broker. He let slip that Raynilla used to work for the client, but I didn't stick around to hear much else.
You didn't ask for more details?
It is a time-sensitive job, and I was told to stop Raynilla at any cost. Thought it'd be better to get on her trail sooner rather than later. I don't need to know all the fancy details and motivations. I just need to know enough to get paid.
You said I can find Harn Orenvi in the Outlaws Refuge. Is he a thief?
He's one of Necrom's only crime lords. Big fish in a small pond, and he knows everybody, so I am certain he knows Raynilla. I've worked for him before. We're not on bad terms, but I wouldn't go to him if I had any other choice.
Why not?
He's chatty. Too friendly for my taste. Lures people in just so he can get them under his thumb and in his debt. Last time we did business, we didn't see eye to eye on something. Let's leave it at that.
What's your story?
What? My story? I tell you to make it quick, and that's what you decide to ask me. Try again, or get moving.
Okay, I'm get moving
And listen,
because...
don't mention me to Harn. It probably won't do you any favors.
Okay. So many pets. So this is for... Oh, social? What, mail? Oh, that's a pre-order bonus pack. What did I got? Okay. Maps and maps. I just wanted to see, not here, the journal. Okay. Oh, this is the quest for companion. Okay. Okay. That's nice. Okay, we have to go to the outlaws. Let's do this quest. We need companions.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers. They're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my counsel.
Yeah. Harn.
Your face isn't familiar to me, but I'd know that look anywhere. You want something from me. Information, probably. Well, what is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for Rainilla Treviri.
Rainilla Treviri? Really? I may know something about her. Perhaps you can enlighten me on why it is you're seeking her.
My business with Rainilla is personal.
All right, don't get so touchy, Fla. Rainilla was through recently. I can tell you what I know, but not without a favor in return. Why don't you deliver these red flowers I just gathered to some dear friends of mine?
I don't have the skill persuade. Delivering flowers, I can do that.
Braylin Ardus and Menradius Cortin will be my recipients. Braylin likes to shoot dice outside the palace. Cortin should be hawking his wares by the fountain. Meet me at the tavern when you're done, and I'll tell you where you might find Rainilla.
I'll deliver these flowers and then meet you at the tavern.
Braylin and Cortin shouldn't give you any trouble. And if they bother you with questions, just remember not to give them anything for free.
Why exactly do you need me to deliver these flowers?
I don't, Fla. Not really. But I don't do anything for free. Can you imagine the damage that would do to my reputation? You want something from me. I want to have some fun. This way, we both end up happy.
The flowers are some kind of message, aren't they?
I do love your little questions, but if we keep going on like this, those flowers will wilt before they reach their intended recipients. Let's just say they serve as a reminder that I have them in my thoughts. Now, run along, will you?
Fine, I'll deliver your floral message.
Be quick about it. Meet me at the tavern when you're done.
Now let's go the other way. This place is nice. Oh, we are in the middle of the city. Let's get a way shrine. Herald of the Tomb increased to 9 already. Mage's Guild Handbill. Let's do our quest first. It's up there.
Try Corton's astounding cordial. Guaranteed to restore energy, sharpen your mind, help your eyesight, and more. Are you here to try Corton's cordial? The new improved formula with half the bitterness and twice the benefits? One sip will get you hooked. Guaranteed.
I've been asked to give this to you.
For me? Is it from... Oh no. I need more time. Please. The cordial will catch on. I promise.
Poor. We have a quest there for later. I like this new city. Let's go this way. Oh, that's a recipe. Can I steal it? Yeah. Easy. Seeking tenant. There are so many quests.
Face it, Braylon. Luck's just not with you today.
Shut it, Frol.
Know when to quit, lady.
Get lost.
Interested in a game of dice, my dear? Or perhaps you want to buy me a drink?
Brelin Ardas, I have a delivery for you.
For me? You charmer. What's the occasion? If you're in such a generous mood, the evening could be ours to spend however we choose.
Actually, this is from Harn or Envy.
You horrible fetcher. I can't believe you delivered Han's message. Leave me alone. I have to figure out how I'm going to get him out of my hair.
What's the significance of the flower?
Its significance is that Han Orenvi is a double-dealing, dishonest, conniving swit. I'll give him what he's asking for, and a piece of my mind with it.
Do you owe him money?
I'm not stupid enough to get myself into debt to Han Orenvi, you fetcher. He's blackmailing me for... never mind what it's for. Get out of my face, now! That odious, oily bastard! I wish someone would claw out his other eye.
Oh, okay, his other eye, okay. Now I have to return over there. Let's start this one too. A room to spare. Where is this one? Oh, it's right there, okay. Oh, both quests are inside there, okay. That one is more important. Let's see, is there something down here? This is the port. The harbor. Man, there are so many stairs. Let's go all the way through here. And now there are two quests. Mage's Guild Handbill. Do you hunger for knowledge? The Mage's Guild seeks only the most talented, smartest, and skilled for its ranks. Do you have what it takes? Seek out Kurinur at the Mage's Guild. Definitely. Collectors Guild. It's a bit further. Okay. What's wrong with you? It's a vampire, or? And this is the inn. Man, this inn is so beautiful. It is very beautiful. There is another quest over here. For now I'm searching for some books. Tornot from Sorin. Okay. Let's see if I can find a lore book. Many inns in the game has one. Let's see if in Necrom, A Feast Among the Dead, Chapter 1. The Waiting Door.
You can't just go making claims about this cordial, Menradius. It has to actually work.
I'll try using columbine flowers in the next batch. I'll just need to find a steady supply. You'll get a return on your investment soon, Harn. I promise.
Well, if it isn't my flower Fla.
Yeah, it's
Back,
me.
And right quick. Braylon sent me a piece of her mind. It got here just before you did, along with the information I wanted from her. I ought to be careful with you. The last time I had someone so efficient working for me, I lost my eye.
I delivered your flowers, so what can you tell me about Rhaenyra?
Keep your voice down, all right? Rhaenyra was through recently. She sought out Deredrian, a fence who specializes in moving specialty items.
Where can I find Deredrian?
She keeps a room at the Palace View Apartments just around the corner. But do be careful. Deredrian and Rhaenyra fell out some time ago, and they might not appreciate you dredging that bad blood between them.
Thanks for the information. I'll seek out Deredrian.
If you have further business with me, get right to it. If you don't, you're blocking my view.
What happened to your eye?
Oh, this. I got too chummy with a certain Argonian associate of mine. All I did was put a hand on his shoulder to get his attention. Apparently, it was the wrong move. He let me know with a nasty swipe of his claws.
He attacked you for touching him?
Can't say I blame him. I've attacked people for far less. I haven't seen this associate of mine for quite some time. Pity. I'd like to thank him properly for what he did.
Thank him by getting even?
No, just thank him. This scar gives me a subtle air of menace that has done wonders for my business. I don't hold it against him. But the same can't be said for my bodyguards. So I suppose it's for the best that he keeps his distance.
Okay. Now let's go the other way. I can't see any books around here. Let's take this quest.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn?
Actually,
wait, that came out wrong.
Oh, I was reading her line. A room at the local inn.
Look, empty
I'm
rooms are just
tired.
bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
I'm interested. What are the details?
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
What's this?
Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation,
I
I'm
got
sure you
a
shouldn't have
house?
any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything else I should keep in mind?
Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course, I don't even worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room.
Do you own the place?
I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
What did I got here? No. And I still have one in Somerset. And the one in Glenumbra. I really didn't know that I have houses. And in elsewhere I also have one. Interesting. What I'm getting here? Rings. Scroll, a large sheaf of papers dealing properties and around Tamriel. Okay, that's a list of houses already in my library. Awesome. What is in here?
With that.
Oh, someone just stole something. Now let's go to the place of Daredrian. I think this way is the short way. Let's complete the Mages Guild over here.
Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me of the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
You mentioned a Guildmaster.
Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members, such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
You're not affiliated with the Almeri Dominion?
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. When we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
I'm ready to join the Mages Guild.
Excellent. You are now a student of the Mages Guild. Every book you find will now earn you reputation in the guild.
Thank you. That's what I wanted.
Over here, Initiate. Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of Incunabula.
A message for me?
Indeed. She has a task for you. You'll want to speak with her as soon as you can.
Where can I find her?
Velast awaits you at the Guild Hall in Volkelgard, along the southern coast of Auradon.
Okay, ask a few questions.
Of course. What can I tell you?
Who is Velast again?
The Mistress of Incunabula for the Guild, the Keeper of Tomes. She's the Guild's most accomplished lore master, second only really to Guildmaster Vanus himself.
Do you know what she wants?
I don't, but she usually tries to offer new guildmates a chance to prove themselves. As you might imagine, she's keenly interested in acquiring new books for the lore library. Maybe she's got a lead on a trove of tomes?
Okay, so that's in Auradon. Is the main story for the Mages Guild. Let's look around for more books. What do you have here? What are they doing? We have some bookshelves. Okay, I think we saw everything. Now let's get out and let's do the Fighters Guild quest now. And we have a book over here, Aedra and Daedra. Lore book discovered.
Next time I'm in the... Welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild?
The guild?
The Fighters Guild. You should consider joining up. We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk for a moment?
Sounds good. Let's talk about the Fighters Guild.
Excellent. I know we'll all be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
You mentioned a singular purpose.
Right. Our new guildmaster is an Argonian, sees all colors.
Yeah.
She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their damned anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains, plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Hard fights.
What do I get in return?
Ha! Yes, good question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know, you might be the next Yofnir.
What happened to the old guildmaster?
Guildmaster Yofnir passed away recently, very suddenly. I always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand. But he passed away in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but Colors has proven to be a very able leader.
You're not part of the Dominion military?
No. We only draw blades in service to the Guild. We're technically neutral in the war between the three alliances. We love the Eagle Banner and Her Majesty, of course. But every race, every creed belongs under the Guild Hall's roof.
I'm ready to join the Fighters Guild.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra.
Let's start the quest for...
The guild requests your help.
Yes, of course.
Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the guildmaster.
What's the message?
Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words.
Where can I find her?
She's running things out of the guild hall in Volkelgard at the moment. The 8 guide you, comrade.
Did she say what she wanted?
No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big contract. A huge contract. All hands on deck. She probably wants you in the fight.
Okay, now we have both quests for Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Skills. Intimidating. You always need this skill from the Fighters Guild, intimidating, and on the Mages Guild you need persuasive. You will need those 2 skills. Now, let's go back to this one. Okay, I can't see any more quests on the radar. There were only the quests for the guilds. Now let's go all the way to that door. Oh, it's a rainy day. The spires of the 34th sermon.
Hey, told you I'd find you. Raynilla was here, hmm? Let's have a look around.
Sharp as night. Scatter papers.
Looks like debt collection notices. Not helpful to us. Blah, rot meth. Makes me wish I was born without nostrils. Can't understand how anyone drinks the stuff.
Maeve insisted I ask for your help. I'm desperate and tired of you not responding to my letters. I'm slipping this one under your door so I know you got it. We're camped across the river from the old Salem Mora outpost, heading north across the road between two boulders. Help us and Maeve and I will help you shed this life and start again somewhere new, somewhere far from the Reformer's grasp. I promise things won't go like they did in Grathwood. I've discovered a way to safely undo the damage he's done to the goods. You'll be in no danger this time around, you have my word.
Is this Doredrian's place? Seems like a wanted woman, whoever she is. Let me see that letter. So, Rhaenyra came by, pestering this Doredrian for help. Why?
Doredrian is a fence who moves specialty items. Harn said she and Rhaenyra used to be friends.
Great. Well, maybe they patched things up and Doredrian went to go help her. Though that doesn't explain why she'd leave behind a note that says exactly where she's gone. Especially if she's trying to hide from this reformer that Rhaenyra mentioned.
Is the reformer the one who hired you to find Rhaenyra then?
Maybe. My job broker told me to track down Rhaenyra and take back what she stole for an important client. He didn't give other details, and that's usually fine with me. No memory of my past makes no answers an easy pill for me to swallow.
No memories of your past? You have amnesia.
I woke up a few years back in the middle of Valenwood with a nasty headache and no memory except my name. But that doesn't have anything to do with the job. Let's get to that campsite. I'll scout ahead and see if we can take Rhaenyra by surprise.
Alright, I'll meet you at the Rhaenyra's campsite.
Great. If all goes well, then we can both get paid and go our separate ways, I guess.
Can I ask you more about your amnesia?
I already told you most everything I know. I came to in Valenwood, middle of nowhere, blood on my claws. Someone was screaming. Didn't see who. My head felt like it was split in half, so they got away.
Then what happened?
Well, I was in the middle of the forest. Had to hunt and track so I didn't starve to death. At one point, I started heading towards this huge tree in the distance. Eldenroot. Civilization. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just stayed in the woods.
Did you try to find out information on where you might have come from?
Sure, a bit. Look, I didn't know if I'd killed someone or someone had tried to kill me. I kept my head down, took any job to get by, and now I guess I'm here.
You aren't curious about who you were before. Someone could be looking for you.
If someone somewhere cares I'm gone, they're keeping awfully quiet about it. Either nobody misses me enough to go looking for me, or I was a loner before, just like I'm a loner now. I'm not trying to find answers on my past. You shouldn't either.
Let's head to Rhaenyra's campsite then.
Meet you there. And don't go blundering in without me.
I'm sorry for him. A bit of dropping frames. So I have to get out of the city. And there is another quest over here. There are so many quests around here. Let's check this one too. Feast Among the Dead, Chapter 4. And what is this? Which guild is for you? Guild listing. Calling all adventurers, sellswords, spelling slingers and scoundrels. Do you find yourself in need of adventuring companions? Do you long for the kind of camaraderie that daring exploits make possible? Perhaps it's time you join a guild. To explore the current listings, speak to a guild. Herald, I'm sad. Okay, let's see over here.
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that.
Tell me more about the guild listings.
Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interest. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs awaits you.
Oh, that's a guild finder. Browse guild group, role-playing, social, questing, crafting,
Only the finest goods for my
trading. Not
Have you
for
had
now.
a chance to review the guild listings, friend?
I looked through them.
Wonderful! This one hopes you found something that interests you. Too often, this harsh world becomes isolating. Finding companions can make it bearable, Here, a little something for your time. This one is quite pleased you stopped by, and hopes that you find a guild that appeals to you. Amsad wishes you many friendships and adventures in your future.
Can you tell me anything more about these listings?
The listings are a place for like-minded adventurers to come together. The world is quite vast, no? Many times it is difficult to find those with similar interests to your own. With this register, you need look no further.
That's awesome. Journal. Okay, let's get out. Okay, hope that all quests are completed now. The Mages and Fighters Guild are complete. Everything there. There are still some inside. I will do after this. I need a companion, yeah. And let's see how far is this. Oh. Okay, that's far. Okay, it's very far. So let's stay in Necrom and see what else I can complete over here. Meet Laramil the Wise in Necrom. Let's go and complete that. That one is there. The Havoc is there. Companion is there. Oh, this is the main story. Okay. Let's do the main story. I forgot the most important part. So many Arcanists in one place. And we have another book, The House of Troubles. What is this? Portal to Apocrypha, the Endless Library. Portal to Apocrypha, Chroma Incognito. I don't know what is this. But we are going to learn maybe just right now.
Welcome to my safe house, Proxy. Meeting Hermaeus Mora represents a rare honor. The one who knows materializes in a delimited projection. He chooses to manifest before few mortals. The threads upon which reality dangles are precarious indeed. What did Mora impart to you?
Hermaeus Mora said you will guide me.
And so I shall. The one who knows traced 3 crucial events to this area. Investigate each, and he believes we can expose the conspirators moving against Apocrypha. We may even stop them before the ultimate threat takes shape.
What do I need to do at these 3 locations?
I do not know. I was only presented with what was required to bring you to the right place at the right moment. You must determine why fate needs you in each location, then take the appropriate action.
You know where and when, but not what I need to do?
Many possible futures branch from every mortal choice. If we know the consequences of our choices, it changes the outcome. Therefore, Hermaeus Mora tells us only what he must. As fate's chosen, the rest is up to you.
Very well, where do I need to go?
The threads of fate lead to 3 locations in this region. The necropolis of Necrom, the old tower of Telrendis, and the town of Alavelis. I shall open a portal to each, investigate them, and return here to the Necrom bindery when you are done.
Tell me more about the locations I need to visit.
A reasonable and prudent request. I shall provide what details I can, but I know little more than you do. Local history and politics are not my usual area of study. Which location would you like to know more about?
Tell me about Necrom Necropolis.
Necrom serves as a center for the ancient Dunmer practice of ancestor worship, a strange custom. The monks of the necropolis, called the Keepers of the Dead, tend the catacombs beneath the city. They guide the faithful in venerating their forebears.
Tell me about the Telrendis.
Telrendis is one of the many mushroom towers that dot this land. They usually serve as domiciles of Telvanni wizards who wield formidable magic. But this tower is abandoned. Interesting. Fate dictates that when you go there, I shall accompany you.
Tell me about Alavelis.
Alavelis is a minor settlement whose only claim to fame is its malachite quarry, a glass mine, as the Dunmer refer to it. That thread of fate vibrates with particular intensity. What you shall find there, I cannot say, but I urge caution, Proxy.
What is this place?
An old bookbinder's shop, our temporary base of operations in this region. I secured it so we could travel to and from Apocrypha without causing undue panic. I doubt Necrom's authorities would approve of portals to an Oblivion realm in their city.
Tell me about the portals.
In addition to the 3 to take you to the locations you must investigate, I summoned 2 gateways to Apocrypha. One leads to the Endless Library, a place of books as numberless as the stars. The other to Chroma Incognito, where lost fates linger.
Am I supposed to go to Apocrypha now?
Only if you desire to do so. The threads of fate Hermaeus Mora asks you to investigate begin here in the Telvanni Peninsula. Where they shall lead us, I cannot say. But with the threat directed at Apocrypha, I thought quick access was prudent. Your choice must be your own, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora was clear about that. There. 3 paths are now arrayed before you. Which will you
So I'm not going to use those 2 right now. Let's go to Necropolis first.
How can we honor our ancestors if the necropolis is closed?
The abbot ordered the closure for your own good, citizen. Curate Gadain, make sure no one enters.
Prelate? Oh, of course. No one enters the necropolis.
The necropolis is closed? Who ever heard of such a thing?
Something about this doesn't feel right.
Okay, let's start this.
Sorry, friend, but the necropolis is closed today. And by order of the abbot, it seems. We've never turned away the families of the dead before, but if the rumors about illness are true, plague isn't something to be treated lightly.
Illness?
When Prelate Forum and his aides arrived, my fellow Keepers of the Dead were plagued with a strange malady. I was away when the disease struck, and I haven't been allowed back inside since. The prelate said the abbot ordered the closure, but...
It sounds like you don't trust the prelate.
Prelate Forum arrived from the temple, and suddenly my fellow monks fell ill. We were never notified of a visit, and besides, Forum isn't our usual prelate. Never even heard of him. If you can help, I can make sure you're compensated, I think.
I can look into Prelate Forum for you.
Fate must have led you here, friend. Prelate Forum arrived aboard the Stormwing. If you can find out where they boarded the ship, it might tell us something. Talk to the portmaster at the harbor, while I deal with any pilgrims that come by.
Tell me more about the necropolis.
This is the necropolis of Necrom, perhaps the largest and oldest necropolis in all of Morrowind. For thousands of years, families have interred their revered ancestors in these catacombs. It's my honor to serve as one of the Keepers of the Dead.
The Keepers of the Dead?
Yes, we're a monastic order. We keep the crypts in good repair. We help families make funerary arrangements. And we guide those pilgrims who come to visit their ancestors. We never turned anyone away. Until now.
You said you were away, then the other keepers got sick?
I was with Abbot Ilvel when Prelate Forum arrived. I was barely introduced when the abbot sent me to get tea from the market. I'm worried about the abbot. He's always been kind to me. He and the monks raised me after... Well, I had no other family.
Tell me more about the illness affecting the Keepers of the Dead.
I haven't seen it firsthand. Prelate Forum says the monks are delirious with fever. Now I'm stuck out here, turning pilgrims away, while everyone else is quarantined inside.
You think Prelate Forum is responsible?
I think he brought this sickness to the necropolis, yes. Perhaps he picked it up on the voyage to Necrom, although neither he nor his aides appear sick. Wish I could ask Abbot Ilvel about it, but Prelate Forum won't let me inside to see him.
If the Keepers are sick, isn't it prudent to close the necropolis?
Maybe. But if it isn't spreading to the prelate or his aides, is it really that dangerous? I have no idea.
Speaking of fate, anything happened here recently that could be connected to Hermaeus Mora?
The Lord of Secrets? I hope not. I mean, I suppose Hermaeus Mora isn't bad as far as Daedric princes go. He's not part of the House of Troubles, after all. But trafficking with any Daedra is dangerous business. Everyone knows that.
Now let's speak with the Portmaster. There is another quest over there somewhere. Anyway, I have to do 3 quests for... Let's go this way. For the main quest. Maybe that one is part of the same. We'll see after. Let's go down here and...
There's that layabout Randus. Absent again.
Portmaster Online.
Not now, stranger. My assistant never showed up for work today, and I've got my hands full directing cargo bound for both land and sea.
Passengers from the storming may have brought a plague to Necrom.
Plague? That's not a word to toss around lightly. What proof do you have?
The necropolis has been closed because monks there have fallen ill.
Look, illness is a part of life when you work with the dead. I'm surprised the Keepers of the Dead aren't sick more often. Plague can be serious, but I need more than your word to shut down the port or quarantine the city.
If you let me investigate the Stormwing, I can find the proof we need.
Sorry, I can't let you wander around unattended on a ship under my watch. And since my assistant Randus never showed up for work today, I have no one available to escort you. Without Port Agent Randus or more substantial proof, I can't help you.
And I learned the Persuade skill, so now I can use it. You don't want to be remembered as the portmaster who let the plague overrun Necrom, do you?
No, I wouldn't want that. All right. If you're careful and don't touch anything, you can go aboard and take a look around. But if you find anything to verify your claim, I want you to bring it to me immediately.
Definitely. So we are going on the ship. But not through here. Let me just check for some books or something. Okay, there is nothing this way. Our puny allies. Let's look around over here. Okay, nothing. I'm just checking around. There is something here. I don't want to miss something. I'm only stealing green items. Or blue or purple. The white are just 40 gold. They are not so expensive. Oh, we have some enemies. What are these creatures? That's the problem with the plague. Stormwing Hulky. To go down. Okay, but first there is still something around here. Hidden Kindred instructions. Okay, now let's see. As the Supreme Plague Master of your glorious order, I command you to follow these instructions to the letter. Bring the pestilential lord's implements to Firewatch and meet me at the harbor. We will complete our journey to Necrom aboard the merchant ship Stormwing. Make sure the vials containing the holy miasma of disease are sealed tight. It's important that Perites, I can pronounce that, breath remains undiluted until we share it with the necropolis misguided monks. I have the robes and cowls you will need in Necrom. I shall pose as a temple prelate and you will be my attendants. Soon we can search the necropolis unhindered and find what we seek. To the glory of Peria, oh man, it's so hard for me to pronounce that name. It happens. Some greens. Now let's go down there. So we have some proof over there. And it's so dark in here. First mate Volmir's log. Departed Vivek City on the morning tide, bound for Sadrit Mora, a fine morning to set sail. Made port at Sadrit Mora and took on cargo of Max Sponge. Took on passengers at Firewatch, Prelate Faram and his aides, who observe a vow of silence. Strange group, all with scars that indicate they suffered some pox or other in the past. I have never met anyone from the temple like them before, and they had a lot of cargo, crates that smell like something died inside them. They better not stink up the hold. Rounded the north cape of the Telvanni Peninsula in rough seas. Half the crew was too sick to work today. The prelate and his aides kept to the lower decks. I even found a few of them down in the hold. 3 days out of Necrom, the crew is complaining about skivers. There must be some sort of infestation in the hold. Probably something to do with those crates the prelate brought aboard. I'm going to take a look, then I'll lock it up until we reach Necrom. Where are you? You and your disease. That's buried idol. Now we have the proof.
What's going on with the Stormwing? Nobody wants to go near that ship.
Good question. I hear it's full of skeevers that arrived with a prelate from the temple.
But where is she?
No one's gone near it since the temple priest disembarked.
She's not here anymore.
Probably cultists of some sort. That's my guess, anyway.
You don't think the ship is haunted?
Please, help me see better days.
How can I help if I can interact with you?
You're back. I was worried maybe you abandoned me.
No.
If I have to turn away one more family. Did you learn anything at the Stormwing about a sickness or a plague? And did the temple really send Prelate Faram to the necropolis?
Prelate Faram is an impostor. He's the leader of the hidden kindred cult and a follower of Perit.
An impostor? Let me see what you found. I knew there was something wrong the moment I saw the prelate. Oh, I suppose I should call him Blightcrown. What kind of name is that? And what does a devotee of Periite want in the necropolis?
Periite. The note doesn't say, but it does indicate they want to search the necropolis for something.
All sorts of relics and heirlooms are stored in the catacombs with the ancestors.
Yep.
And with Periite cultists loose inside, Abbot Ilvel and the Keepers are in terrible danger. We need to get into the necropolis. But how? The main door is locked.
You must know another way to get into the necropolis.
I don't. Wait. When I wanted to slip out after curfew, I used the cellar that connects to the city's underways. I doubt Blightcrown or his attendants know about it. Meet me in the tunnel behind the necropolis. I think I can get us inside from there.
Good idea, I'll meet you in the tunnel.
The entrance to the underways is on the west side of the necropolis. You'll find the cellar door in an alcove on your right. I'll post a notice about the closure and join you there. We can't let Periite's cult rummage through the catacombs.
What can you tell me about Periite?
Not a terrible lot. I'm not an expert on Daedric studies or anything. I know he's the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, the Blighted Lord, the Master of Tasks. Some believe he isn't a very important prince, but people get sick all the time.
People worship a god of a disease.
People worship all sorts of things. Periite's followers see disease as a blessing. They revel in suffering and spreading plagues. Blightcrown's attendants have pox scars. I should have suspected something when I first met them.
You seem very worried about the abbot.
I was orphaned at a young age. No other family. Abbot Ilvel took me in and raised me. He's the father I never had. A kind and devout servant of the necropolis, but maybe too trusting. It never occurred to him to question Blightcrown's story.
Blightcrown, as the prelate said, the necropolis was closed by order of the abbot.
I only have Blightcrown's word about that. I'm not even sure if the abbot and the keepers are really sick. When I returned, the place was already locked tight, and I was ordered to stay at the door and turn pilgrims away.
What about the city guards? Can they help?
As Prelate Forum, Blightcrown has the authority of the temple. The Necrom Guard would never make a move against a temple prelate or the orders of the abbot. No. We need to get inside and find the abbot ourselves, before it's too late. I'll meet you in the underways.
Okay, let's go this way. Urn. Oh, that's empty, empty, empty. Everything is empty. Nice song. Necrom underways.
Over here, friend. A rarely used trapdoor. You go first.
Of course, I'm going first.
No one around, just as I hoped. The chapel is through the doorway and up the stairs.
So many things to collect over here. Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh, that's an interesting map over here. You see, if you search, you find something nice. Necrom banner, small sage stitched. That's a blue one. And that's why I like to put my fingers on everything.
To the right, friend. The door to the chapel is at the end of the hall.
Okay, we have some enemies around. A lockpick. That's an amazing skill. Okay, let's claim the rewards. I don't know which one. Warp Fate when you generate or consume cracks, increasing your critical damage. Let's put a skill in this, okay.
Locked? The chapel is never locked. Can you pick it? If not, Curate Zancon leaves his key on a shelf to the northwest.
I'm going to pick it.
Those sensors, whatever they're emitting, reeks. Destroy the sensors. They're sickening these keepers. There's something.
I know nothing of Prior Durdrin's tomb. Leave me be.
They ask so many questions. Please, help the others.
So much damage with that skill.
Abbot Ilvel is in danger. Prelate Farum put one of those foul sensors in his chamber.
I don't know anything about a fulcrum. Please.
That's all of them. Let's go check on Abbot Ilvel.
Oh, we have some orders. Keep the sorry. Keep the sensors burning to infuse the chapel with Periite's blessed breath, but use care. Do not exhaust our supply before we find what we seek. Question the keepers sticking by our prince's favor. Where is the relic? Where is the prior Durirun's tomb? What other scratches hide in the catacombs? In their fever, they should reveal what we need to find the relic. Abbot Ilvel may know more about these topics than the other keepers of the dead. Move him to the chambers and we'll question him personally.
Light Crown is with the abbot? His chambers are to the north when we're done here. The abbot. Destroy that foul censor, friend.
Yeah, but let me just read the books. Oh, that's a big one. Maybe someone is interested in these books and pause the video and just read them. Who is fighting over there? The Prior's fulcrum. Trunk empty.
Brethren, stop. Fulcrum Obscura. Durdrin's tomb. In the lower catacombs.
Oh.
Abbot Ilvel, he's delirious. What did he say about the lower catacombs? How insidious. Blightcrown made the Keepers of the Dead sick so he could question them in their fevered state. And also he could find some old relic hidden in the necropolis? Why go to all the trouble?
It's part of the plot to attack Hermaeus Mora. I was told that fate sent me here to stop it.
Hermaeus Mora?
Yup.
The Keepers of the Dead have nothing to do with the Lord of Secrets. And I never heard of anything called the Fulcrum Obscura. Wait. How do you know all this? Are you a cultist too?
No, I agree to help because the threat to Hermaeus Mora also endangers Nirn.
Endangers Nirn? I'm just a minor curate working in the necropolis. Feuds between Daedric princes are beyond me. Still, I want to help. Finding anything in the catacombs will take time. We might be able to catch up with Blightcrown if we hurry.
What kind of relic will be in Prior Durdrin's tomb?
Prior Durdrin founded the necropolis and our order. Abbot Ilvel idolized him. Told me the Prior was obsessed with Necrom's history and had received a special charge from Lord Vivek. There's a key to the catacombs in the desk. Hurry, friend.
I'll get the key and head into the catacombs.
Take the key from the desk and head to the catacombs. The door is through the chapel and to the north. I'll stay with Abbot Ilvel. Do what I can until he recovers. Just be careful. We know Blightcrown didn't arrive at the necropolis by himself.
What else can you tell me about Prior and his tomb?
Prior Durdrin established the Keepers of the Dead as a religious order and built this abbey over the ancient necropolis. He lived and died here centuries ago.
Do you know anything about the relic, the Fulcrum Obscura?
I don't remember that coming up in any of the abbot's lectures. But Prior Durdrin possessed many talents. Legend has it he could command powerful Daedra and resist their lures. And he was given some sort of charge by Lord Vivek personally.
And where will I find Prior Durdrin's tomb?
I only visited it once, with Abbot Ilvel when I was very young. It's somewhere in the lower catacombs, at the very deepest point in the necropolis. Remember, Blightcrown brought the hidden kindred with him. You might have to fight to get there.
Are Abbot Ilvel and the other keepers going to be alright?
The ancestors watch over us. I have faith that in moments of need, my prayers will be answered. Although it certainly helps that the censors were destroyed and that foul miasma is dissipating. I'll do what I can while you deal with the imposter.
Tell me about the catacombs.
Since the founding of Morrowind, Dark Elves have interred their dead in necropolises. Necrom is one of the oldest, maybe the oldest. Here, our people can visit their revered ancestors, seek their guidance, remind them they haven't been forgotten.
Are there many relics in the catacombs?
It depends what you mean by relic. Many families choose to honor their dead by entombing them with trophies or keepsakes. Some of those might be valuable, or dangerous. But no Dark Elf would think of stealing from their ancestors. The door to the catacombs is through the chapel and to the north. Prior Durdrin's tomb is deep inside.
Man, these quests on this new DLC, they are so big. Necropolis Catacomb Key. So if you're like me, reading every line in the quest, So yeah, it's going to take a while. And there's another diagram and another one. Yeah, you can find so many things around, but I just can't stay and check every urn. This is closed. Oh, it's not from this side. Okay, so I have to go this way. Christine. That's with stamina. I don't need stamina. Ogre. You big ogre. Yeah, this is the way. You big ogre. I'm not going to fight you. So we are at the tomb.
Wait. Someone approaches Tavasard. Quick, take the relic.
The relic.
Oh my god.
Still, this portion contains the power we need. I leave our guests to you, Black Crown.
The time to hide is over. Behold Blight Crown, most favored priest of Perryites. I leave you with a blessing from the Prince of Pestilence.
Oh, that's a big one. Only 7 gold. Oh my god. Fulcrum Obscura, a strange-looking relic from the Necropolis catacombs. Blightcrown's partner Thor Versard escaped with half of it, but you recovered the other half. So we still have something, yeah. It's not all lost.
You're
Where
back.
is the abbot?
Look, Abbot Ilvel is awake and feeling much better.
Is this the one, Gadain? You saved many lives, friend. Come, talk with me. Young Gadain told me of your mission for the Prince of Fate. A strange and perilous ally. But I thank you for saving the Necropolis. We owe you our lives. What happened in the catacombs? Did you find the impostor who called himself Prelate Farum?
The prelate is actually a Periite priest named Blightcrown. They got away with part of the relic.
Interesting. I know Prior Durdrin cavorted with Daedra, but there was no mention of Periite in any of the chronicles. At least I see that you recovered the rest of the relic. I have no idea what they think it can do, or if it even still functions.
What should I do with this piece of the relic?
Oh, hold on to it, of course. Gadain said that fate led you to us. I can only assume it was because of the Fulcrum Obscura. It must have a role in whatever trials you must face to save Nirn. Yes, my young charge told me everything. He does that.
Was there anything else about Ilvel?
Just this. I am in no condition to help you recover the relic. None of the Keepers are. Well, none except Gadain. I will send our young curate with you. Search out these villains, put a stop to their scheme, and recover the Fulcrum Obscura. Gadain, go with this adventurer. Retrieve the stolen piece of Fulcrum Obscura. You need to see more of the world anyway.
Go? But... Yes, Abbot. I'll do it. Friend, a word, please? I never traveled far from Necrom. Barely left the Telvanni Peninsula, and that was just one trip to Mournhold with Abbot Ilvel. The Abbot has given me a mission, though, and I mean to complete it. Just tell me what to do, and I'll follow your lead.
Meet me at the old Necrom bindery. I'm working with someone named Laramil the Wise.
The Necrom bindery? I thought that place was abandoned. Of course I'll meet you there. Oh, and the Abbot authorized me to give you this. For exposing Blightcrown and saving the Necropolis. They got away with part of the relic, but we'll get it back.
And we have a mortal chill and a skill point. Keeper of the Fate. That's a stamina. Yeah, let's put that one and this one. Mortal Chill, that's frost damage. Let's equip. It's better than mine. Oh, and now I have also the set, the staff.
Your work here is done, Proxy. Still we... That dark elf also bears the mark of fate. I shall speak with you momentarily, Kiret. Fate's threads still lead to 2 other locations. Choose another portal, Proxy.
Yes, Proxy.
To me? Of course. Go on, friend. I'll see you soon.
Let's go this way.
Come, Proxy. Fate dictates that I join you at this location.
Oh my god. I'm so far away from the city now. Let's try to make the game look a bit lighter. Okay, way better. The game was too dark. Laramil the Wise.
The threads of fate draw both of us to this place, Proxy. Telrendis, once the home of a powerful Telvanni magister named Meln the Mouthless, but now abandoned. From what I could ascertain, no one knows what happened to the wizard of this tower.
Is that why we're here, to find out what happened?
That has yet to be determined. One of the strands of fate revealed to me converges at this location. More than that, Hermaeus Mora expects us to learn for ourselves. Of the 3 sites, this one requires that I be on hand to assist you.
Why is this place more important than the other 2 sites?
I never said it was more important. Just that fate requires both of us here. More than that, we shall need to determine. I do sense a lingering presence. A connection to Apocrypha. Help me investigate this place and Hermaeus Mora will reward you.
I'll help you investigate, Elrendis. Where do we start?
I wish to survey the tower and its grounds. The threads of fate hang over this place like cobwebs of possibility and consequence. Let us explore the center of the compound and see where those threads take us.
What can you tell me about the Telvanni?
The Telvanni are one of the great Dunmer houses. They focus on magic and the arcane arts, and they consider power, ruthlessness, and ambition to be paramount. We must be careful in our dealings with them, for they are nothing if not dangerous.
You mentioned a name, Meln the Mouthless.
Yes, but I could not learn much. Just that he owns this tower, that has not been seen in some time. The place is considered abandoned. He was a Telvanni Magister, the highest rank in the house, second only to the Archmagister.
What does it mean that he was the Mouthless?
Telvanni Masters and Magisters avoid undue socializing, fearing threats from all directions. So they appoint agents to represent them. Mouths. Meln eschewed the practice, hence they called him Mouthless. I expect his tower to be a fortress.
Okay. Search the tower. Okay, but we are going to search in the morning. It's past midnight, I'm going to rest. And I will have a few hours in the morning to play, so I will meet you then. So, thank you so much for watching. Good night and take care, my friends. Bye bye.